Welcome to 2A Cops, Cops Supporting Gun Rights. My name is Keith, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how the Biden administration is going to connect the fentanyl crisis to gun control. And it's not good for UFFLs. I think they're going to come after you. Before we start, if you like that cops support the Second Amendment, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, follow us, do all that stuff, leave a comment. It helps the algorithm, even you people that hate cops that are leaving all the nasty comments down in there. I appreciate you. It lets the algorithm know we're important and it keeps spreading our message. We're almost at 40,000 followers. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right, let's get into it. Now, yesterday, NBC News reported, and they're the only ones to report this, but it's believable. A tentative agreement between the United States and Mexico to combat the smuggling of fentanyl and guns across the U.S.-Mexico border. So the agreement involves Mexico cracking down on fentanyl labs and smuggling, while U.S. law enforcement is going to provide assistance. And in return, the U.S. government is going to, quote, tighten controls on the flow of guns into Mexico. Now, this agreement came about after months of negotiation. I think part of it was when Biden went down to Mexico and visited the president down there, or president of Mexico down there for a while. Now, under the agreement, the Mexican military and police are going to focus on tracking raw materials for fentanyl being shipped to Mexico, shutting down labs, and going after key players in the illicit fentanyl trade. U.S. law enforcement is going to provide assistance to Mexico in these efforts, and in return, we're going to tighten the flow of guns into Mexico. So the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms is going to more tightly monitor the flow of guns from the U.S. to Mexico. And another part of that agreement is going to be to share data on where fentanyl turns up and to better track distribution routes. Okay, so what does this mean to you? Well, it shows that now gun control is going to take another notch up, and they're going to tie it to the fentanyl crisis. Now, these guys are all into grabbing our guns. What this means is this is good for Mexico, bad for America. So Mexico isn't going to do anything about fentanyl, okay? They disbanded critical units that shared intelligence with the United States, and they've been unwilling to fight to keep cartel leaders that they've arrested. And AMLO, their president, has prior ties with the cartel. So this does nothing for us. The only fentanyl that they're going to get out of this deal is what the cartels are going to allow the Mexican government to get. But on your side, with the gun control side, on that flip side, you can expect the current administration is going to use this as a way to tie fentanyl and gun control together and further erode your Second Amendment rights. What can you expect? The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms is going to go even more deeper into FFLs. Most of the people putting out 2A News might not recognize this tie and what's going to happen. It's bad for us, man. You'll see more as the months come along. So if you like the content that we're putting out, hit subscribe, hit the follow button, leave a comment. It helps the algorithm know that we're important and that other people should follow us. So I appreciate it. Remember your ABCs, always be caring.